GNB TV. Yeah, like, come on, follow me. Let's see what we got.
Listen closely if you trying to eat. Get passive income, got that money flowing in my sleep. Young and please, got 30,000 on my wrist, 10 on my fist, that 18 around my neck, make I can show respect. You looking at a God exhorting no fear, about 5 in each ear, that's what you wanna hear. VA.
Remember what I told you, right?
Yeah.
What I said?
It's grown man business.
It's grown man business.
Boom! Yo, grown man business.
Grown Man Business TV is probably one of my favorite YouTube that I just watch.
And shout out to Grown Man Business TV, man. I had one of your clips, brother. Shout out to Grown Man Business TV, my brother. Shout out to him. Good work over there, man.
This grown man business. You don't ever step between that.
I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be at all times, my G's, at all times. And we all see what's going down with Tory Lanez. We all see what's transpiring with Tory Lanez. And I mean, it gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deep in the rap when you scratching the surface. And here at Grown Man Business TV, we are definitely scratching the surface. And I want to give a big salute to all my day one investors in the DMs saying Big G and BTV, the Oracle. And don't you forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. What is your perspective on everything that's going down with Tory Lanez? I mean, what's your thoughts exactly on everything that's taking place with Tory Lanez? And I gotta say, it is absolutely disgusting work, my G's, watching Tory Lanez get prosecuted and found guilty for a crime that he allegedly did not commit. I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But I tell y'all all the time, it's deeper than rap. Yeah, it is so much deeper than rap. Now, listen, you already know how we do here at Grown Man Business TV, right? We're going to get into these clips. We're going to double back, and we're going to get deeper into these angles, my G. We're going to get into these clips. We're going to double back, and we're going to get deeper into these angles. Gang.
Y'all don't understand what the fuck is going on? Y'all don't understand I just cracked the fucking industry? Y'all don't understand I just cracked this shit? I just cracked this whole shit. It's cracked. It's over. I cracked the whole shit. It's over.
And I want artists to really pay attention to this. When I was with Interscope, let's say I didn't drop music for a solid year, a year and a half. Tory Lanez made sure that his streams were about 3 million streams, like with all the music, 3 million streams a day. Off 1 million streams, an artist gets $5,000 to $6,000 every Friday or every other Friday, right? So that means that when I wasn't dropping and I was at home, some label was sitting on their ass collecting $15,000 a day off of Tory Lanez music. If I'm popping and I'm making songs, I'm probably gonna do around, like, let's call it 5 million streams. Let's just say that, just to make it easy, right? That means that someone's making $25,000 a day off of my music. So in 4 days, they made 100 grand. Like, guys, let's do the numbers, guys. Like,
Before I did the video, I was like, yo, I don't want to celebrate for no reason. I want to make sure I'm celebrating for the right. It's gone. So it's gone.
Nigga X about me, nigga X about me, nigga X about me, nigga X about me.
You gotta understand it. I just sold the equivalent units at $1. Sold 1 million copies flat, nigga. That's platinum, and I sold 1 million copies, and I made $1 million in less than a fucking minute, my nigga. Y'all try to hold me back. You can't stop me, my nigga. You can't stop me, bro. Look at this. I want all my fans to understand I'm not even excited for me. I'm excited for niggas, bro. Y'all about to resell this shit, so much bread. All you who bought 1,000, bought 40 of them. Y'all about to make, yo.
Damn!
Oh, woo! Yes! Y'all gotta understand what's going on right now. If you don't understand it, you don't understand it. That's cool. It's not on me. It's not on me. At the start of this, I told you, I'm not gonna beg you to make this fucking money. You know what's crazy? I sat there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I sat there and I wondered for a long time, yo, how am I get back, bro? How am I get back right? They took every single avenue away from me. They took the playlisting away from me. They took every single thing they could take away from me. And you know what I said, bro? I sat there. I said, you know what? This isn't on me. This isn't a me thing no more. This isn't a Tory versus the world.
This isn't that. You know what I did? I immediately went to praying. I immediately went to straight praying. The first thing I prayed, and I said, God, show me a way. Show me a way. Just show me how I can get through here. Show me a way. Show me something that's different. Show me when the world is standing against me, show me a different way. And I prayed, I kept praying. And God told me he was going to bless me 1,000 times over. To the point, my nigga. And one day I'm all praying and it gets to this standpoint where I'm like, yo, I'll just start, it's like God just starts speaking through me and he's telling me, and I'm praying with my man E, and I'm like, and God's speaking through me, he's just like, y'all are about to step into something that you can't even fathom the blessings of. Like, you can't even fathom what this is about to be. You can't fathom what this is. And at the time I didn't understand it because, you know, they was blocking me in every kind of way. And I said, I'm not gonna question it. I'm just have my faith and I'm gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? And every time they try to stop me, I just kept praying. I just kept going. Y'all not understanding what's going on. Let me fully explain this to you. I told y'all, $1 for the NFTs, right? I sold these shits for $1. People came, some people bought 20, some people bought 5, some people bought 60. It doesn't matter how much you bought. It was only $1. You spent $60, you bought 60. I need y'all to understand. One of those copies right now is going for 50,000, 60,000, 60,000. Yo, my nigga, and these are sold. They're sold. Go look at the list right now and see how small the sellers list is getting. Y'all don't understand what the going on? Y'all don't understand I just cracked the industry? Y'all don't understand I just cracked it? I just cracked this whole shit. Cracked. It's over. I cracked the whole shit. It's over. It's over. No more middleman. All y'all artists out there, the label, that's telling you, yo, you gotta wait for this day on Spotify and on this. It's over. Y'all gonna get paid, and your fans gonna get paid, and they gonna keep coming to you. Why? Because y'all making money together. This the digital trap house. Welcome, niggas. You're fucking welcome. This the digital trap house. Welcome, niggas. You're fucking welcome. We here. You understand why I'm going so crazy? I can't believe I did this fucking self. This may not make sense to like y'all. Some of y'all, it hasn't registered yet. It hasn't got there yet. It hasn't got there. Y'all know why is he screaming? Come on. Understand. Look into it. Do your research. This is revolutionary. This is history in the making. It's right now. I think the lowest copy right now is going for 30,000. The lowest you can sell it for. Imagine who bought 5. Imagine who spent $5. Imagine who really spent $5, my nigga. He can make 500,000. Selling them for 100,000 right now and are buying it. Have you never sold an album for 100,000? Yo.
1 minute later.
Daystar Peterson, better known as Tory Lanez, has finally received his punishment after being found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion back in 2020. According to TMZ, Tory was initially facing 22 years behind bars, but on August 8th, a judge sentenced him to 10 years in prison. Some of his fans are concerned that Tory, who's a Canadian citizen, might face deportation. However, that has yet to be determined. Do you think the judge went too easy on Tory, or is 10 years a fair amount of time for the crime he was found guilty of?
I just stood here in this Los Angeles County and witnessed the worst miscarriage of justice that this world has ever seen. You want to know how I feel? I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez, and the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z. And the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z. Including you, Jay-Z.
Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men. And you're still doing it.
She get wicked. Like what you saying. Wrong. She get wicked. Yeah.
Oh, that That's what I'm talking about, my G's. I mean, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? It gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deep in a rap. When you scratching the surface, and here at Grown Man Business TV, we are definitely scratching the surface. Now, y'all got an ear full, right? I'm sure y'all also got an eye full of those clips. I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be, but it is absolutely disgusting work watching the higher-ups and the elites play chess at the highest level. Now, one thing for sure, two things for certain: Tory Lanez lost this battle, but he did not lose the war. Yeah, I said that. Tory Lanez lost this battle, but he did not lose this war. Now, there was a lot said in those clips. That's why I had to play them. You heard the clips. You heard the passion. You understand me? Now, we're going to approach this from multiple different angles, my G. Yeah. We still coming from multiple different angles. And this first angle is exposing the higher-ups and the elites. Now, Tory Lanez, a few years ago, a lot of people seem to forgot that he got out of his contract. You know, he fulfilled the situation with the higher-ups and the elites, and they expected him to re-sign with the industry. They expected him to put his name on the dotted line and come right back into fold with the higher-ups and the elites, but instead he went rogue. He went left. He became a rebel to the establishment. You understand what I'm saying? And he went independent. And not only did he go independent, but he started showing young artists how to get it out the mud, how to become rich without having the higher-ups and the elites' hands in the pot. And as soon as he did that, as soon as he exposed that to all of us, he became public enemy number one. The higher-ups and the elites started plotting and planning on how to get him out of the industry, how to smear his name. Either they're going to lay you down to rest or they're going to imprison you. That's what comes with this when you go rogue, when you go left. When you start exposing the higher-ups and the elites to the highest level. I told y'all, just like Bunny Hoppin' Meek, it's levels to this. Yeah, I call him Bunny Hoppin' Meek. It's levels to this. And the level that Tory Lanez was on, the money that he had already made with the establishment, yeah, they got to get rid of you or they got to imprison you. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. And a lot of people seem to forgot. It's like everybody seems to catch amnesia when it comes down to these situations. We only remember that he so-called allegedly shot Megan Thee Stallion. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deep in rap. And that's why I tell y'all that it's always deeper than rap. They don't care about us. They don't care about our black women. They don't care about all of these black people that get shot every day. But for some reason, they made a big spectacle out this Megan Thee Stallion situation, and we gonna get into that. But I just wanted to touch on the clips that I just showed y'all, exposing the real reason why Tory Lanez is doing time. You understand me? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. He was exposing the higher-ups and the elites on the highest level. He was playing chess with the higher-ups and the elites on the highest level. He lost this battle, but he did not lose the war. He'll be home soon enough. He has a release date. And I expect and I hope that when he comes home, he takes it up a notch. He goes harder. Don't stop. You understand what I'm saying? When they get you behind them bars, they try to break you. And a lot of the times when these rappers and these entertainers come from jail, they're not the same. They don't have the warrior spirit anymore. They get buck broken behind those bars and then released to the public. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now listen, a whole nother angle. This is a whole nother angle. I got a lot of people in the DMs saying Big G and BTV the Oracle. And don't you forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. What would you have done if that was your daughter, if that was your mother, if that was your sister that caught that bullet from allegedly Tory Lanez? You know, you wouldn't want him free. You would want this and that and X, Y, and Z. But see, that's why you come to Grown Man Business TV for a whole nother perspective, a grown man perspective. If that was my family member in that particular situation, yes, I would be upset. But once the information started to come out about that female, me and her would have had to have a talk. And I would have told a Megan Thee Stallion, I would have told my daughter or any female in my family, listen, you're going to go in that courtroom. You're going to tell them you don't know who shot you. You're going to go in that courtroom and you're going to flip over their whole case because you're going to say you didn't see anything. All you heard was a shot, but you don't know. You don't know who shot you. I would have convinced her to go against the higher-ups and the elites. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. If we're going to get back, it's not going to be through jail. You understand me? And on a whole nother level, once I would have found out that, you know, she done got hit by the baby, she done got hit by Ben Simmons, she done got hit by Tory Lanez, and not only that, she was so scandalous that she was smashing her best friend's boyfriend. She was actually having sexual intercourse with her best friend, her so-called best friend's man. Me and my family member, me and that female, we would have had a real talk about that. You're just as grimy as that guy, so-called allegedly. And listen, because you're so grimy, you don't need justice from the court system. We're not going to take that justice. Actually, we're going to let that man free, and we're going to figure this out. That's what I would have did. So a lot of y'all in my DMs saying, yo, man, you would have did the same. No. The young women that come up under my wing are thoroughbreds. They're different. I raised them to be women, not jump-offs like Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, I didn't raise y'all to be jumping in this bed and jumping in that bed and having sex with this athlete and having sex with this rapper. It don't work like that. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But I had to touch in on that because a lot of people are asking me, and I couldn't wait to give y'all the answer. Last but not least, listen, I would have had her go into the courtroom and go against the establishment. Go against the judge, the prosecutor, all of that. Turn their case on its head. You didn't see anything. Set that man free. That's what I would have instructed a young lady, my daughter, my mom, anybody under my wing. That's what I would have instructed them to do. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But you got to ask yourself, why didn't that happen? Why didn't that go down? And it's because on a whole nother angle, the higher-ups and the elites got Megan Thee Stallion. She's one of their biggest puppets. Oh, she's one of their biggest cash cows. She's one of their biggest money makers. So this whole play was constructed. This whole play was set up to take Tory Lanez out. And if you go against this Megan Thee Stallion, you already know what we got waiting for you. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. They had the strings pulling them. The Geppetto got Megan Thee Stallion looking like Pinocchio out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. So it was no way, unless she was willing to be a rebel, unless she was willing to be public enemy #1 in the higher-ups and the elite's eyes, that she was going to go against the establishment. This whole play was ran. I mean, it's crazy to me that a lot of y'all didn't see it. It went over a lot of y'all's head, and it went under a lot of y'all's bridges. But I told y'all come to Grown Man Business TV for a different perspective. Megan Thee Stallion is a puppet. She was put in place. You understand me? And she did her job. But you got to see, we ain't hearing no music, right? Nobody's really rocking with Megan, right? She's going to have to take a whole different career path due to this situation. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. I mean, you got Rock Nation, you got Jay-Z, you got all of these higher-ups working for Megan, pulling strings for Megan, when the evidence points at her friend. Oh, and that's a whole nother angle. Let's get into that angle. You know, Megan Thee Stallion's best friend was the only one with gun residue on her hands. Woo! That right there will get you acquitted. That right there will set you free, my G. Her friend, allegedly, is the one that pulled the trigger. And if you can see through the smoke and mirrors, then you can see that that is what it is. Everybody's saying, oh, Tory did this and you did that. Nah, it don't matter if the judges in the courts, you know, made him guilty. We already know that the judicial system is faded, is flawed. It is what it is. It's a lot of innocent men in jail. Tory Lanez being one of them. And I will not put a allegedly behind that. You understand me? You got to dig and you got to look past the smoke and mirrors. You got to pull the curtain to the side and look into the eyes of the higher-ups and the elites. Her friend got immunity. Why is that? When there was a witness saying that he saw the altercation, he saw the young lady pull a gun and shoot it. It was a witness that said that. Did he make it to court? Nah, he didn't make it to court. I'm sure he was paid out. It's nobody on YouTube. It's nobody on these apps giving y'all the real. That's why y'all come here. Why would a young lady in an altercation with somebody that was shot, get immunity. And after getting immunity, get on the stand and say whatever she was told to say. It's crazy. It's disgusting work, my G's. Absolutely disgusting work watching what they did to Tory. But I'm one of the ones that know why they did what they did to Tory. Yeah, it wasn't a coincidence. Yeah, he didn't get a fair trial, homie. It didn't matter what lawyer he had. It didn't matter what counsel he had representing him. He was going to jail. But like I said, Tory lost the battle, but he didn't lose the war. Tory lost this battle, but he didn't lose the war. He'll be home someday. And when he comes home, he'll have free reign to talk about any and everything that happened with that case after he does his time. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But over here at Grown Man Business TV, it's free that man. Free Tory Lanez until it's backwards. Yeah. Free that man. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But this is God's work. God.
GMB TV. Yeah, come on, follow me. Let's see what you got. Listen closely if you trying to eat. Get passive income, got that money flowing in my sleep. Young and please, got 30,000 on my wrist, 10 on my fist. That 18 around my neck, make I can show respect. You looking at a God exhorting no fear. About 5 in each ear, that's what you wanna hear. VA.
Remember what I told you, right?
Yeah,
What I said?
it's grown man business.
It's grown man business.
Your grown man business.
I like Grown Man Business, man. He probably one of my favorite YouTube people, man. Keith, what's up with you, Glock Gang? Grown Man Business TV is probably one of my favorite YouTube that I just watch.
And shout out to Grown Man Business TV, man. I had one of your clips, brother. Shout out to Grown Man Business TV, my brother. Shout out to him. Good work over there, man.
It's grown man business. You don't ever step between that.